Hi, outstanding to meet you. My name is John.
Who are these kids?
Hi, this is the Professional Amateur coming to you with another review. This week, Leo sent me Children of the Pines, and this 2023 film was directed by Joshua Morgan and stars Kelly Tappan, Danielle J. Bowman, and Vas Provadikis, among others, of course. The story of this movie is about this university student, and she returns home for winter vacation, and her parents tell her, hey, guess what? We have these two 10-year-olds now. And she's like, what? Where'd you get these children from? And then, of course, they tell her, and you'll never believe where they got them from. And so in order to avoid spoilers, at this time at least, I will not tell you, so watch the movie to find out. All right, so let's discuss this film. Well, with this one, I'll probably give you kind of minor spoilers to, properly discuss this one. However, I won't give away kind of what's actually going on. So if you still want to watch the movie, you'll be, I think, pleasantly surprised with what's actually going on. And so what can I say that works with this movie? Well, I gotta say, I really did enjoy the second half of this movie. I was watching this one and kind of getting bored until that halfway mark where these children are introduced. And then it gets actually quite intriguing about what is actually going on with these children. And just to give you like a little hint there, the parents have joined a cult and they got the children from the cult. And don't worry, that's like not really kind of what's going on. So, watch the movie to find out. But it's just so kind of intriguing after that, like what's going on with this cult. And then they have scenes where it's like a cult ritual and what happens with that. And it's all kind of, I don't know, intriguing, or at least for me. So the second half of this movie with kind of the mystery of what's actually going on with these children, and then how that kind of gets pushed farther and farther, it really does actually attract your attention by the end. So that is positive. Also with this movie, there's not many actors, but I think they all do a good job. I even think the children do a good job in this one, which, is saying something. And so that is certainly, pleasant to watch. I would say also like the lighting is really well done. Like everything is really well lit and soft lighting as well. I really enjoyed that. And then other than that, the shooting and the sound is, perfectly fine. So all of the kind of technical stuff with this movie certainly does work. And that brings me to what doesn't work with this one. Well, it is a low budget movie, so certainly, have your expectations ready for that. It does follow kind of that low budget quality where it's a lot of people just talking in rooms. And so they have these kind of just like long drawn out talking scenes. And that certainly, allows you to play on your phone or whatever while watching it. I did find myself going for my phone quite a bit because they'd have, 15 minutes of the mother and the daughter just, talking about something. And so it's just this, 15-minute kind of discussion between them. And a lot of the scenes are actually like that. I think also they, tell the daughter all about their cult and whatnot. And what else? Even the climax, like where they're all kind of not fighting with each other, but all kind of trying to persuade each other with different things. It's just them talking in the kitchen, I guess. And so a lot of it's just people talking. Like I said, that second half is, actually interesting. And so the first half, I think, is probably going to be the biggest problem. So if you are just, watching the first half, like play on your phone or something, I think that's perfectly fine. So if you are looking for this one, just kind of be ready for that type of stuff. Other than that, with this movie, it's, labeled as a horror movie, but nothing is scary in this one. With the children stuff, like I guess it could be a little bit creepy, and the same with the cult, like it's kind of creepy, but at the same time, like everything is so well lit and it has this beautiful soft lighting that I actually really enjoyed the lighting, if you can't tell. And it just takes away from any kind of scariness, and even the creepiness of it, I would say, is, affected by this great lighting that they have. And so all of it just goes into it to be, I would say, kind of a unique viewing experience where you don't know exactly how you're supposed to feel about all of this stuff. So yeah, that is certainly in there. And so with this movie, would I recommend it? I don't know. I have kind of mixed feelings about a recommendation for this one. I would say it's a good movie to watch if you're, playing on your phone. And so when it does actually get interesting, you put your phone down and, get into it. But up until that point, it's very slow, I would say. It certainly has these long, drawn out scenes of people just talking wherever they are, So it's one of those films. As for a rating, well, I'm going to give it the okay score of 4. Certainly, that first half, I was going to give it a 3. And then the second half certainly became more interesting. And then when you actually figure out what's going on, and I've purposely, have left out what's actually going on with these children, it is, I think, much better than it deserves to be that way. So I think that kind of just saves the movie. And yeah, so 4, I think, is well deserved. And with that being said, I think that's all I wanted to say. So like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.